Hey everyone, welcome back to the Digital Space ZA. So yeah, today we are actually at a place called Rietvlei Reserve. So it's a reserve in Cape Town. As you can see, the weather today is not that great, but the sun is out. Table Mountain there in the background. So it's a wetland reserve where there's actually different bird species here. So that's what we're checking out today. So hopefully you'll enjoy today's one as well. And yeah, join me as we explore the Rietvlei Wetland Reserve. Many bird species around here. Maybe we can get our AI companion to just give us a brief, background about birds here. There's also like ducks. Some are, kind of black with the white face. Then other different birds. So I think upon seeing it, it said there's various flamingos as well. So it's amongst, the population or amongst the neighborhood. So within the neighborhood, in the middle, there's just this reserve where, as you can see, there's houses. And then in the middle, you have this, wetland where there's ducks, and then across it's just nature. And then Table Mountain over there, just with the cloth on top. So if you know Cape Town, so we're close to, or even if you don't, we are close to Milnerton or Table View. So more specifically, and then overlooking there is the Durbanville Hills. As you can see, some winelands and farms. There's the dam, closer look. Some chairs to actually, sit here and then overlook. So this would be the view of someone who's literally sitting here. Floating makeshift boat thingy. It's made of drums and a wooden platform on top. There's some birds there chilling. There, the flamingos. about. Okay, I think let's just hear what our friend Mr. or Miss AI, what are they saying about Rietvlei Wetland Reserve.
The Rietvlei Wetland Reserve is a significant natural area in Cape Town, renowned for its incredible bird life and recreational activities. It is an important part of the Table Bay Nature Reserve. Here are the key details about the reserve. Location and environment. Location. Situated in the northern suburbs of Cape Town between Milnerton and Tableview, it is only about a 15-minute drive from the city centre. Size. The Rietvlei Wetland Reserve is approximately 663 hectares in size and is the main section of the larger 880-hectare Table Bay Nature Reserve. Habitat. It is a coastal freshwater wetland on the floodplain of the Deep River, which drains into Table Bay via the Milnerton Lagoon. The diverse habitats include a permanent freshwater lake, the Vlei itself, shallow marshes that flood in winter, extensive reed beds, a tidal lagoon with salt marshes open to the sea, surrounding Cape Flats dune strandveld vegetation, home to over 220 plant species, including Cape finbows. Importance. It is recognized as an important bird area, IBA, by BirdLife International, and is ranked as the 6th most important coastal wetland in South Africa for waterbirds. The reserve also offers spectacular views of Table Mountain. BirdLife and Wildlife, Birdwatcher's Paradise. The reserve is home to over 180 bird species, making it a major attraction for birdwatching, particularly in spring and summer when migratory birds arrive. Notable birds' common sightings include large numbers of pelicans, great white pelican, flamingos, lesser and greater flamingo, various ducks, yellow-billed duck, cape teal, etc., and geese, herons, egrets, and cormorants. Wading birds like pied avocet and black-winged stilt, raptors such as the African fish eagle and African marsh harrier. Other wildlife. The reserve also supports a variety of small mammals, like Cape grisbok and African clawless otters, reptiles, insects, and several frog species. The lagoon serves as a nursery for coastal fish like mullet. Activities and facilities. Rietvlei offers a mix of nature-based and recreational activities. Birdwatching. 2 bird hides, the Old Friends Hide and the Sunset Hide, and boardwalks provide excellent vantage points. Water sports. The permanent freshwater lake section is popular for aquatic sports, including dinghy sailing and boating, windsurfing and kite surfing, powerboating, skiing and wakeboarding, with permits and registration. Recreation. Hiking and jogging along the trails, picnic and braai, barbecue areas on the shoreline, fishing, freshwater angling permits are required. Education. The Rietvlei Education Centre offers environmental education programs for school groups. Visitor information. Operating hours. The reserve generally opens daily from 7:30 to 17:30. Check with the reserve for the latest times and seasonal changes. Water sport times may be slightly different. Contact. For general inquiries, the contact number is typically
That's all about the wetland. Rietvlei. Amazing sounds. It's a long boardwalk. Some birds. So guys, if you're someone that kind of hardly goes out in terms of in the nature, you wouldn't expect a place like this in a busy, bustling city. But yeah, now that you're here, you're hearing about these places. So there's also like plants all over. And there's the dam. So there's two dams. There's the other one on the other side where we came from, and then there's another one that was revealed as you walk down on the boardwalk. And then it seems like the boardwalk splits. There's like a Wendy house thing. Oh, it seems like there's more flamingos there. Seems like that's mostly where they are. So you would need to put in those steps to go see those flamingos. Okay, the boardwalk was slanting a bit over there, so maybe let's go straight. where the boardwalk ends. By this windy house, which says bird hides. So now I'm walking back the direction I came. There's another dam on that side with another windy house looking thing. Towards the left. Insects. Still Table Mountain behind us as we go the other way. So the watch says we've been walking for 16 minutes, 17 minutes, just over a kilometer and close to 1.5 steps, just as a, you know. So now we took the other angle. So there's a T-junction here. The first time we went down that way and we came from that side, and then now from this T-junction we are heading straight where now Table Mountain is just on our left, and then there is a municipal road. Cars driving up towards Blobeck Strand and others driving down towards Milnerton. So yeah, so I would imagine most people wouldn't know, maybe discovering Cape Town, or if you're from Cape Town you'll be like, yeah, I know that place, welcome to Cape Town. Here it's slanted. You can see this boardwalk has been around for years. But you know, you have to trust these places. And then all over it's just, you know, nature. And all these sounds are just natural. That's what I'm hearing. They can put you to sleep. there it doesn't, yeah, there's a white thing that says do not pass. It doesn't look maintained, so we'll also have to turn around. Yeah, it looks it's fallen off. Even here it's starting to slant a bit. Just want to show you here, they're blocking us. I could see from far it doesn't look that great. Yeah, so we head back. Rietvlei Wetlands Reserve, Cape Town, South Africa. So who said there's only, lions in Africa? Lions walking in the road or something. But rather you'd find birds, flamingos as well. So I'm not sure if you guys can see over there, but it's a pity there's no boardwalk that goes closer to those flamingos. Comes from these flowers. Ocean wave sound. Some sand. back. As you remember, so when we look back, that's where we came from, and then we also went towards that side, which is all towards Table Mountain side. And then when you go back towards the exit, you then have to, kind of walk back towards Bloberg direction or Table View. Look at all these birds. So yeah, guys, that's us. So that's where we came from. Birds. Says Peninsula picnic site. So we went to the bird hides, which are closed. It's like a million birds flying across. Just on top of my face. Try and get closer to the, there's a picnic site, maybe to this damn thing. I see there's like a trail. Dancing. I'm sure it's hunting. Maybe there's an insect or something. Okay. You can smell the water. If you come closer, well, this is the closest you can get to the water. contrast of the grass. It's like brown, but you then have patches that are green closer to the water, or like wherever it's like wet. Tiny bird. Let's check out, it's at the picnics. Green grass. Definitely saying it's wet. Boat in the dam. Okay, if you're coming here for a picnic, just look at how far you need to walk. So just bear in mind, maybe you have like a lot of people, strong people carrying whatever you're carrying, or light snacks. Can't be like heavy stuff unless it's a training picnic. Thousand birds. Here's the other dam. Butterflies. It's interesting how just, the ecosystem works. The food for the birds is just everywhere. Dragonflies, butterflies. Ducks will always run away. Sure. Picnic site. It says The bird making a noise. There's the boat. So you can also do water sports. All to see. Obviously millions of birds just flying in front of my face. Dragonfly. Okay guys, hopefully you also enjoyed that one, where we just explored several, not that we looked at each of bird species, but the landscape and where the birds are conserved, especially water birds in Cape Town, in the middle of Milnerton and Blobergstrand. Yeah, I would say in the middle of those places and close to Tableview, Rietvlei, Wetland Reserve. So yeah, even where you see these bushes here, there's several other birds. I guess it's just a bird community. I'm sure there's no place with so many birds at the same place in Cape Town. And yeah guys, I'll see you next time in another one. Hopefully you enjoyed. Stay tuned. Cheers.